Hi folks, Jeremy here. I'm filming for Exploring Shasta County History as well as writing Buzz on Facebook and Instagram. The road you see right here is actually a narrow ore car road that I just walked up. I'm at the historic Ganim mine. We just walked all the way up. There's a little tailing pile right there. Hopefully you can make it out in the video. Gonna come up here, show you the adit that I found. There's 3 adits left on the property according to topography maps of the mine area. Gonna make it up here across this little creek and get a glimpse of the adit for you. Oh. Ooh. And here comes the first glimpse. The Ganim mine was a gold and talc mine located in 1912 by Joseph S. Ganim. I will have a history of the mine in the description. The mine has been gated off by WNRA, which is Whiskeytown National Recreation Area and Park Service. Try to get a closer look. Going back out. Looking up the creek. Excuse me. See, it's overgrown. Looking back down the creek, you can see it coming on up through. Very little water in it. The ore car road leads off to the left. You got the tailing pile off to the right. And down below us, we are in New York Gulch. New York Gulch was settled early on by settlers who were natives of New York. And that's how it received its name. It still retains its name today. Walking back down the ore car road that we came up on. Every now and then you can see the ties that went across the road. Almost any trace of it except this flat surface is gone. Looking out over New York Gulch at the tailing pile there. A lot of quartz, a lot of talc. This entire area was devastated by the car fire. Making our way back down the road. Maneuver over this area. There we go. There's a road further up on the high rise there. There's the tailing pile to the right, center of the screen, zooming in. came off of that road that we were just on, down onto this lower ore car road. You can kind of see it here in the video. Got the tailing pile coming into a view in the distance there, as you saw. Try and make my way over this, maneuver through it. Lower road down to the left here. Upper ore car road keeps going up to the tailings pile. At least I would presume it does. There's the tailing pile. You can see it in the background there. Coming up this ore car road. Definitely a narrow gauge ore car road. Coming up on some metal pieces. One to my right here. Let's look down below where that lower road was. Can barely see anything down there. Tailing pile right in front of me. Metal piece to the right. Coming up on some more metal scraps. Maybe wall inserts of a building that once stood in the area. That's kind of what it looks like to me. Tailing pile in front of me. Looks like it has some vegetation growing out of it. A little bit of a ditch here. More metal scraps. That's going on down to where that lower road there. I was hoping to find another adit there, but there wasn't. Looking back up the tailing pile there. Over to my left, we're approaching the foundation of the stamp mill. Stanchion of a stamp mill. More metal pieces. Been down for a closer view. There's Whiskeytown Lake. And once again, this is New York Gulch. Zoom back in, out, in. Try to get the best views for you. Ooh, what's this? It's like a metal can of some sort. Maybe the viewers at home can read the writing on the can there. Let me know what that says. It's not coming out on my screen too well. Interesting metal tin can. Later, I'll take you to the top of the tailings. There is what looks like another flat surface over here. We'll try to make my way to. Just looking around New York Gulch. Still on the narrow ore car road here. That leads to the top. We'll go up there a little bit later. Check it out. Looks like the ore car road turned and went up. But we're going to be going across to this flat over here that I saw. Here's the flat surface. So maybe had a couple buildings up here, electric light plant, cyanide plant, who knows. Bunkers, could have been the sack house or ore bin, which is the same thing. Right up here there's a natural open area, but it's all covered in poison oak leading up to it. I've already tried to make my way to that cut. So maybe another opening, maybe not. Here's another look of the flat surface area. Okay guys, coming up on depression here. Over here near the flat surface area of New York Gulch. Can't tell if this is natural or man-made, so I'm hoping to find another adit here. If not, guess we'll be out of luck. Made my way over here to the other side. And it's just covered in brush. Can't even tell if there's an adit or not. When mine exploring, always bring the necessities with you. Water, flashlight, plenty of charging capabilities, extra batteries. Try to go through this vegetation here. Food, snacks. Don't take any drastic measures that you would normally not do. Always play it safe. Over here, came down that area to this spot here, found this rustic pipe sticking out of the ground. It is filled with dirt. Try to get a good glimpse of it for you here. There's dirt there, looking into it. Not really sure what this may have been for, but it is interesting to note. Going back on one of the main roads on the property, we got a hillside coming up that's filled with quartz. And it looks like there's an oil drum or something up on the hillside above the quartz that you'll see. There's quartz on the ground. Try to zoom in to the oil drum there. There it is.
Well, to that one road, it didn't last long. The other two must be on the opposite side of the ridge here. And I'm going to have to save that for another day. Because I do have to head back in town and go to work. But, this has been an exceptional day. When I get back to the tailing pile, turn my camera on and shoot from the top. And then head on back to the car.
Oh, really? That took a lot out of me coming out from that road because it gets steeper as it goes up. Anyway, we're back down to the flat here. So the depression is right over here. We're back on the flat, going up to the tailing pile. Right now, I want to give a shout out to Jason Stovall and Dasa Skaggs of Reading Buzz, as well as Trevor Montgomery of Shasta County News Source. They've been a major backer, promoter of my work that I do here locally for you guys. And without them, it would be tough trying to get the audience that I have now. So thank you guys so much for what you do. Not only for me, but for Shasta County and Reading in general. Coming up here, we're back on the regular narrow gauge ore car road. Every now and then you can see the ties where they went across. They left big indentures or impressions into the ground. Just looking out at Whiskeytown Lake, you got Highway 299 West in the distance. There's some good views of the tracks there. Coming up on the tailing pile here, our first lookout at New York Gulch. Car fire went through here, just devastated the entire area. Just looking down the tailing pile. This is one of 4 on the property. There's 3 more further up on the higher road. I'll try to get that in the video here and add it in later. I was filming before, got some shots of it when I was there. That's where one of the ties went across. Just looking back the way we came. Still on the tailing pile.
Okay, folks, and that concludes our video of the historic Ganim mine at Whiskeytown National Recreation Area, WNRA. So that's Whiskeytown Lake behind me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.